pictures one by one to get my file completed, and then it would be fine, inshallah. No, it would be over here. I have set a page where I have just put all the rough pictures, and maybe they are blend together. Yes. What is your expected result, man?
I don't know, maybe A, inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay, let's check this one out. That what is your result? Okay, so this is question number one. It would happen like this. Okay, so I will try my best to pick all the pictures. Which quantity is scalar quantity? So time, yes, time is scalar quantity. Then a student measures the average speed of the cyclist in a race. Which equation must she measure? Which quantities must she measure? The total time taken to
So
complete the race and the
you are
total
not
distance.
sharing the screen.
Oh my god! So why did you not tell me earlier, man? Sorry, I just, yeah. This is now, is that screen share?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that is 2024 mock exam paper 2 MCQs for your IGCSE. Question number 1 was, which quantity is the scalar quantity? So we have acceleration, force, time, and velocity. So obviously time is there, so that's correct. Then a student measures the average speed of the cyclist in a race, and which quantities must she measure? So definitely average speed is total distance divided by total time taken, and that's why this is option C. Yes, of course, the total time taken to complete the race and the total distance traveled by the cyclist. So that is correct. Option C is fine. Then a diagram shows a series of images for moving an object taken at a regular intervals. The object is moving from left to right. So after regular intervals mean this is the time is fixed. Which statement describes the motion of the object? So these first 4 5 circles, or sorry, dots, distance is same, time is same, so speed is same. V is constant, and then it is accelerating because it is traveling more and more distance, so its speed is increasing. It means it's accelerating. The object travels at the constant speed and then accelerates. Yes, so option C is correct. Well, yeah, you got it. Question 3.
Yes.
Ariba and Hassan, beta, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then a plastic ball of mass 4.0 kg. Mhm. The plastic ball is of 4.0 kg and volume of 20 cubic centimeter. There is a crack in the ball's surface. The ball is placed in a bath of water. The water leaks into the ball without uh, changing the volume of the ball. Okay, and eventually the ball sinks. The density of the water is 1.0 gram per cubic centimeter. Which mass of the water has entered in the ball? Where, why? What is this? Yes. Okay, let's put the scale over here. Okay, so what is the mass which has entered in the ball when the top of the ball is first leveled with the water? Oh, twisting question, right? So ball's mass is 4 kg and its volume is this. It means that density of, sorry, 4 gram. It means the density of ball is given to us. That is mass divided by volume. So 4 divided by sorry, yeah, 4 divided by 20. So what will be that? 0.2, 21s or 22s or 40. Yeah, 0.2 grams per cubic centimeter. This is grams per cubic centimeter. This is the density of the ball. And what we have to do, darwaza band karega. There is a crack in the ball, and the surface of the crack in the ball, and the water will get into the ball from that leakage, and finally the ball will sink down. What will happen? Ball will sink down, and the ball will sink. uh, you know the water has density this much. So we believe this thing, that this ball will sink when there are two concepts. One is that if weight of the ball would be become greater than the upthrust. Do you know the concept of upthrust?
Yeah.
Yes. So you people should know that upthrust is basically, upthrust is equals to rho g into volume of the ball. Rho g into volume of the ball. So what is density of the water or density of the liquid? It is 1. What is value of g? It is 9.8. So we will get closer answer if we will put 10 over here. And what is the volume of the water which is um, entering in the ball? We have to figure out the value. Is what information, what else information we have? Yes, volume is mass times intensity is equals to mass times volume, and volume is density divided by mass. Okay. So if I say that it is 10 ones are 10, so ball's density, how much density do the ball have? No, we have calculated the volume. Na? Overall volume is given to us. Wait. Overall volume is given to us. That is how much? 20.
20.
So 20 means it is 200 Newton. Not actually the Newton. I have not converted the volume into cubic meter. So that all would be in grams. So let's put some unit for that. That G is 10. So we have to make the volume in cubic centimeter. It should not be that much complicated for 1 mark. I'm going to miss something. Just a minute.
So what does
Just a
level with the
minute.
water exactly mean?
Sorry.
What does level with the water mean exactly? Like it's fully sunk?
A plastic ball has a mass of 4 gram and volume is this. It means it would put a downward force over there, that is equal to weight force. And if I calculate the weight of that, so weight is equals to 4 into 10 power minus 3 into 10, I mean 9.8. So what will be the answer for that one? 4 into 10 raised power minus 2 Newton, which is equals to 0.04 Newton. Yes, that is the weight of that ball. Now, the ball is placed in the bath of water, and water leaks into the ball without changing the volume of the ball, and eventually the ball sinks. Okay, the ball will sink, and the density of the water is this much. Good. Which mass of the water has entered in the ball when the top of the ball is first leveled with the water surface? Total ball is sunk in the water this way. So how much mass has entered in the water? This is to be calculated. So volume of the, here, what is the game in this question, man? Yes. Do you people have any idea about this question? How to solve that?
I just
Upthrust is equals to rho. Yes.
I just
Yes.
thought
Yes.
the ball was completely sunk, so all the air is replaced by water. So we have
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
20 centimeter cube of water, and we have the density. So
Inside it, exactly.
Yeah, 1 times 20,
20 cubic
20
centimeter
grams.
of water, but 20 into 10 power minus 6. Yes.
Uh, no, I just did 1 times 20. Like the density times
Okay.
density times volume equal to mass, right?
Is the mass.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's what I did.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. 20. Yeah.
Mm, wait. Okay, wait. I can go through that one. What will be the upthrust? Upthrust will be equal to weight of that, so it should be 0.04 Newton. And if I want to calculate that, what would be the volume of the water which has entered in that ball when it was sunk? So can you calculate the volume of the water? 0.04 divided by 10. So it would be, that volume will be 0.004 cubic centimeter. Is it?
No, why? Why would it be like that?
Because upthrust, finally, when it is going to be sunk over here, its weight would be equal to upthrust finally. After this, it would I mean, it is in equilibrium then. Weight and upthrust are now become equal, so its weight would be equal to upthrust. So if I say that, what is the weight of that ball? 0.04 Newton. At that time, upthrust would be 0.04 Newton. And now upthrust is rho gv. So rho is 1, g is almost 10. So if I want how much volume is entered in the ball, so here we cannot claim that it would be completely filled with water. That's why I put that, if what is the water entered inside, which made this ball to sink down. That is my logic, that I want to calculate volume first, that volume of the water which has entered over there. So if I calculate that, I found that this much water would be entering in that ball. So now, density or mass is equals to density times volume. So density is 1 and volume is 0.04 cubic centimeter. So its mass will be, how much mass will be? 0.04 gram, right? No, no. Okay, let's solve that later on, because it will waste the time. I will solve it for you. So anyhow, let's consider that, whether you have put with an easy way. Maybe I'm thinking in some difficult way. You put that, if it is completely submerged, I mean, if it is completely filled with water, then definitely volume of the water is same as volume of the ball. You assume this condition, and then it must be 20 cubic centimeter. And if it is 20 cubic centimeter of the water entered in, then mass of the water would be 20 times 1, it would be 20 grams. Okay,
Okay.
so that I consider your answer as a correct answer, because I could not get a proper value from my approach. So that's why your approach is considered to be the final till now. Okay,
Sir, this
the
question
next
is
page
very
is your,
confusing.
sorry, can you
This, I'm
repeat?
sorry, this question is very confusing.
Yes, that's why I will take my time to solve it. Sometimes it happens, you are thinking in another way, and the approach in the question is a little bit different. Okay, no problem. Question number 5: a satellite orbits the earth at a constant speed in a circle. Okay, I will mean request you people as well. If you are stuck in such a way in a question, then leave it. For example, if you try once, you're not getting any answer, then leave it for first round. That's, mean, that is a, you people are witness that it wastes a lot of time. Okay, because we have
Okay.
45 minutes. Out of 45 minutes, if I use 10 minutes for this question, then I could not manage the time. So that's why just leave that question for the next round. Let's come back. Okay, a satellite orbits Earth at a constant speed of the circular motion. Which statement is correct? The resultant force on the satellite is zero. No, it has a resultant force towards its center. The resultant force on the satellite is towards the Earth. Possibility hai. The resultant force on the satellite is away from the Earth. No, the resultant force on the satellite is in in the direction of motion. No, so it's option B is correct. Okay, got it. You have to count them all. Then the diagram, question number 6, the diagram shows the identical objects. Each object acts or acted upon by some of the forces shown in the figure. Which diagram shows the object is in equilibrium? So 10 plus 10, 20, 20 divided by 20, sorry, 20 upward, 20 downward. So the upward and downward forces are balanced, but there is a game of equilibrium over there, right? So remember this thing. This would have a rotation. Okay, this body would have a rotation because this force would cause turning effect. So this is not an equilibrium. Then 10 and 10 and 10 downward, so upward downward are not equal, so it is also not an equilibrium. 10 upward, 10 left, 10 right, so these are cancelled, this is not cancelled, so this is also not an equilibrium. So 10 and 10 downward and 20 upward, so there would be no rotation downward, no rotation upward, so option D is correct. Okay, then a resultant force F accelerates a car of mass m along the straight horizontal road from the rest to a speed v in time t, giving the momentum p. Which pair of the relationship for the situation is correct? uh okay, because there is a mass of that, there is a speed of that, and then we have time, and then we have momentum. So momentum is equals to mv. PT is equals to MV is incorrect. So that's gone. P is equals to MV and F is equals to PT. Yes, it is. P is equals to MV and FT is equals. Oh, wait. This F is equals to P by T. That means that P is equals to FT. So that is not correct. So momentum is equals to MV and FT is equals to P. So option C is correct. Okay.
Okay.
Next one is, oh, next one is not here. Next one is over here. Okay, question number 8. The diagram shows a part of the roller coaster with a car at the different positions. Okay, the car runs freely down from the position X to position Y and up the hill on the other side. Okay, what happens to the kinetic energy and gravitational potential energy of the car as it moves from point X to point Y? So where here is point X, here is point Y. So its gravitational potential energy decreases and kinetic energy increases. So kinetic energy increases, gravitational potential decreases. Yes, right. Are you people agreed? If you people are not agreed with me for any question, you people can claim it. Yeah, yes, this is not the right option. Hmm. Done. The next one is box is initially at rest at the top of the rough slope. Rough slope. This is very important. The box slides down the slope. The weight of the box is 20 Newton. The slope is 4 meter long and 2 meter high. The box does 10 joule of the work against the friction as it slides down the slope. What is the speed of the box as it reaches to the bottom of the slope? Oh, good. So when the block is over here, its weight is 20 Newton. It means M and G is equals to 20 Newton and height is this much. It means how much kinetic potential energy does it have over here? its GPE is equals to 20 times 2, so it is 40 joules is the potential energy. So when it reaches to the bottom at this point, um, the box does 10 joule of energy. It means the remaining 30 joule is its kinetic energy. Remember this thing. Why? Because if you remember, work done against friction is equals to kinetic, I mean loss in energy minus gain in energy. Okay, so here GPE is lost, so loss in GPE minus gain in KE. So if 40 joule is at the top and 30 joule is 10 joule is used, it means 30 joule is left behind. So you can use that kinetic energy Ke is equal to 1 half mv squared. So 30 is equals to 1 by 2. What was its mass? 20 newton. Sorry, weight is 20 newton. It means mass can be used as 2 kg and v square. So 2 and 2 would be gone. So what is the square root of 30? Yes, you have to take square root on both sides. Then you will get the speed. 4, 4 are 16, 5, 25, 6, 6 are 36. No, it would be almost this one. Check the answer from calculator.
Yes. A.
Yeah,
It's approximately 5.4. Yeah.
5 point. Okay,
5.4.
5 point. Yeah, almost 5.4 would be the right option.
Okay.
Okay, so next, yeah, is it clear to all of you? This question?
Hey, can you explain it once again?
Yes, I can explain it two times. But Ariba, if you have a class ahead, so you can let me know.
I do have a class ahead, sir, but I have a bit of time.
Okay, okay, very good. That was a expected answer that you must have time so that I could complete most of the part of this question. So a block is placed over here. Initially, this is 20 Newton block and it is placed at how much height? It is placed at the height of 2 meter. And then it slides down to this rough surface. This is a rough surface and it wastes 10 joule of its energy against work done, against friction. Got it? Against friction. Are you people getting it? And when it reached to this point, this block reached to this point, definitely its loss in gravitational potential energy is equals to gain in kinetic energy plus work done against friction. So loss in GPE equals to gain in KE plus work done against friction. Are you getting this thing?
Yes.
Okay. So how much potential is lost? It is basically mgh. And what is the joule gain in kinetic energy? It is 1 by 2 mv square. And what is the work done against friction? 10 joule. So mg is collectively given to you 20 and height is 2. It is 1 by 2. M is, if m and g is equals to 20, then m will be equals to 20 divided by 9.8. So you can put that value over here. Just calculate for me, hurry up.
Approximately 2.
Yeah, approximately 2. So v square plus 10. So it means this 2 and 2 gone. So it is v square plus 10. So your v square is equals to 40 minus 10. So it would be 30. So you just took square root on both sides. So v is equals to 30 square root, and that gives you almost 5.4 meters per second. Got it?
Yes.
So this was a good question again. Okay, next. Don't get scared of the marks, man. Your yes is not that much energetic, which was at the first two questions. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying that your yes is not that much energetic as I felt in first few questions. So don't scared of the results. Whatever you did, you put your best. Okay. The next question number 10. An electric car is charged overnight in 8 hours. 180 megajoule of energy is transferred. What is the power of the charger? So time is given to you, energy is given to you. So power is unknown. So Ariba, which formula do you suggest for me? Hurry up.
Um,
Yes, this one. Power is equals to energy divided by time. Just put the values because power is 180 mega. Mega mean 10 power 6. And time is 8 hours. So 8 into 3600s. Yes. Do it, please.
okay, sir.
Yeah, that question is wrong. I did it again. It's A.
Sorry.
That question is wrong. It's A.
Okay. So what?
I
Yeah,
did
it
a
is A.
different equation and I got 22.5.
Wow. Which equation did you get?
I got C basically.
No, no, no. By which equation?
Energy divided by time. I think I must have inputted the wrong amount of zeros or something.
I think you divide by
Yeah, I
8.
used the same one. Hassan? Yeah, you just divided by 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
no, it is
mistake I
8
did in the
hours.
exam.
Yeah, you made the same mistake in exam?
Yes, I just realized it after
Oh,
after I
oh.
looked second time.
Hassan,
जी सर सिक्स पॉइंट
जाग रहे
थ्री
हो ना?
जी जी
हाँ, 6.3 कैलकुलेशंस का काम तुमने करना है, सारा संभालना है. तुम मेरे कैलकुलेटर हो बच्चे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 11. An object has objects yes, an object is depth h below the surface of the liquid. The pressure of the liquid, pressure due to liquid at that depth is p. The gravitational resistance is g. What is the density of that? So just it is pressure is equal to rho g and h. So density is equal to pressure divided by gh. So pressure divided by gh. Yes, this is correct. Okay, got it. Are you counting your marks or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. The Brownian motion is the random motion of the particles. In which state of the matter is the Brownian motion observed? So gases and liquids only. Very good. That is correct. Question number 13. The volume of the fixed mass of the gas is varied. The temperature remains constant. Which graph shows the pressure of the gas varies with volume? So, wow, wow, what a question. If it would be pressure volume graph, it will be none of these. Okay, if it would be pressure and volume graph, it would be something like this. But because we know that pressure is equals to 1 upon volume, so actually if I consider this as a whole quantity, then you will get this graph, right? So I can say that pressure is directly proportional to 1 upon volume. So when it would be directly proportional to 1 upon volume, it would be a straight line passing through a region. Okay, so you made one more score, one more mark over here. Okay. Next one is the liquid evaporates from a beaker. What happens to the temperature of the remaining liquid, and how does the temperature change after the rate of evaporation? So temperature definitely decreases. Water बंद करा. Temperature decreases and rate of evaporation decreases too, because temperature would be decreased. So when temperature would be decreased, definitely there would be less energetic molecules and it would decrease the evaporation rate. So your A is correct. Do you have any objection in that one? A sample of gas is trapped in a rigid container. As the temperature of the gas is increased, the pressure increases. Which statement is not correct? Oh, yes. A sample of a gas trapped in a rigid container, so it will not able to change the volume of that gas. So which statement is not correct? The gas molecules have greater kinetic energy. Yes, when temperature would be increased, then definitely kinetic energy would be increased. The gas molecules hit the walls container harder. Okay, it would have more change in momentum, so it is possible. The gas molecules hit the walls of the container more frequent. Yes, the gas molecules move further apart. No, you are right, because there is no space. Further apart motion mean their volume would be increased. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next is not here. Oh, oh, how will I read this, man? So your 1 mark is deducted from here because you did
Okay.
not send me the right picture.
We have question 17. Yeah.
Question 17. Okay, I will try to understand. A
I
student
will just
writes
send
down.
you another question.
Sorry, I will try it. If not, then you can read from your stuff. The student writes down some facts about two transverse waves. Yes, wave one has frequency f and velocity v. Wave two has 4 times the frequency of wave one and traveling at a speed of 2v. Oh, I read. What is the wavelength of wave 2 in terms of f and v? So v1. So okay, for this type of question, you can say v equals f lambda, right? So I can say that I have two sets of equation. So just write v1 f1 lambda 1, and for set number 2, just write v2 f2 lambda 2. Just divide it down. When you will divide that, you will say v wave for wave 1 v is v v1 is v and v2 is 2v. Okay, then f is 1 for wave 1, and for wave 2 it is 4f. Are you getting this thing? And lambda for wave 1 is definitely lambda, and we have to calculate lambda 2. So for this purpose, v and v gone, f and f gone, so it would be your 1 upon 2 is equals to 1 upon 4 into lambda divided by lambda 2. So I can say, I can put this 4 over here. So 4 by 2, it would be lambda divided by lambda 2. So it would be gone, it would be 2. It means lambda 2 will be equals to lambda divided by 2, half of the lambda. And we have to make that equation in terms of v and f. So we can say that lambda is equal to v by f. So it is v divided by 2f. So you got it correct. Very good. I think you made an easy approach here. That's why you did not show it to me as a copyright. I know that.
Oh, well,
Yes. Right. So Remember this thing, that this is basically a set of skills that you can use for in terms of fraction mathematical skills. You can use any of the question which appears like this. Okay, a straight wavefront of the surface of the ripple tank approach to a gap, uh, okay, whatever that is, shows how the wavefront change shape as they pass through the gap. Okay, they are changing the gap. Tick, 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 tick. What is the name of this effect? Oh, this is very simple. I see. Right? It is diffraction. Diffraction is bending of light waves when it is passing through a narrow slit or an opening. Okay, this is the only one question you sent it to me on this page.
Because the page had one question.
Okay, I mean page limitation. Okay, good. So we have pasted that over here, and here is that it is related to your total internal reflection stuff. Believe me, yes, the light in transparent plastic meets the boundary with air. The light is transmitted into the air only when the angle marked theta in the diagram is greater than 36 degree. If this is 36 degree, this is not angle of incidence, remember this thing. Then angle of incidence is 90 minus 36. So what is the answer? 90 minus 36, 44. Yes, calculator boy. What is the index of
54.
huh?
54.
Oh, my calculator boy is sleeping. So 54. So what is the refractive index of the plastic? So refractive index, here. Okay, very good. Yeah, well done. Sin n is equals to sine theta r, because light is entering from denser to rare. That's why you use this formula, sine theta I. So n is to be calculated. This is sine 90 divided by sine of 56. So you use 36, or sorry, use 54 or 36.
I used 36 and it's
Oh
wrong.
my god, bad luck. If it would be it would be a theory question, then you would score 1 mark. Yes, solve it, please.
Okay.
Remember this thing. Angle of incidence is always the angle between incident ray and normal.
Okay,
Ariba
then
is in the last minute of the class, I believe. Yeah, what's the answer?
1.2.
1.2. So one down.
Sir, I'm so confused by this. Could you please explain it again?
Yes, if you have time, then I can.
Yes,
Do you have
sir.
time?
I have another like 5 minutes. I
Okay,
feel
okay.
like an empty nut, so please explain.
Okay. So listen, this is basically the question related to your um, what is that, total internal reflection. A light, this black color light is entering, and then it becomes parallel to the surface of the boundary of the surface, and it is stated that this angle theta is 36 degree. What is that angle? 36 degree. But remember this thing, this is the angle between incident ray and surface, so it is not incident it is not angle of incidence. So angle of incidence is always between normal and incident ray. So that is your 90, because from this point to this point, this is 90. So it is 90 minus 36. So you got 54. Okay. Revise it clear now?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Then for refractive index, we have two equations, sine I by sine r. It is used when light enters from air to glass, but it is entering from plastic to air, more denser to less denser. So we will use sine r divided by sine I. So this is one way to calculate. Other way can also be for total interreflection. I can tell you one more formula. that n is sine of 90 divided by sine of 54, and you got 1.2. Then this is one approach. The second approach is, if you know that refractive index is 1 upon sine c, because you should know that the angle at which the light becomes parallel to the surface, that is called critical angle. So I can simply use that value, that n is equals to 1 upon sine 54. So I will get 1.2. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now you can leave your class without any burden on your mind or on the brain. That yes, you got that question.
Thank you
Okay,
so much,
I
sir.
will, I will send you the recording of the remaining questions. So just feel free, no issue.
Okay, sir.
And Hassan and Yahya, Hassan,
जी सर
आज साथ देने का प्रोग्राम है तुम्हारा?
जी
पक्का ना? भागोगे तो नहीं?
नहीं
ओके, डन हो गया. Okay, I will try to rotate this, but probably I will not be able to rotate this picture. Anyhow, this is, I will rotate it from here. Locked. In which diagram directly formed by reflection? Okay. Come come on. Yes. So which diagram is that?
The D.
D. Confirm D.
No,
Yes,
D.
because if this is, then this should be in this way. Okay.
Yeah.
So if this is, then it should be this way. If this is, then it should be this way. So that's why option D is correct. So you got it. Well done. Then question 21 is, a student passes parallel ray of light through the four different converging.
Should I just
Yes.
read out loud from here?
Sorry.
Should I just read out loud?
I mean more louder.
No, should I just read it from the paper itself?
No issue, no issue. I can do it. I can read vertically and horizontally both. So student passes a parallel light ray through four different converging lenses. He measures the distance x and the distance y for each experiment. Okay, so distance x and distance y for that. Which lens has the longest focal length? The longest focal length will be for that lens whose y is larger. Okay,
Yeah, 3.4
so
B.
so none of these is larger value but this one. And similarly, x does not have that much uh, you know roll over there. Okay, but I can make you one thing clear, that the lenses which are thick and shorter, they have very small focal length. So the lenses which are thin and longer, their aperture is big, they have basically long focal length. So probably this is the main factor which would help us out, right? So y will be the main factor. So you made it correct. The frequency of the microwave used in the microwave oven is 2400 megahertz. This is the fact value, right? So remember this thing. This is the resonance value of your hydrogen bonding. So that's why the hydrogen bonding breaks at this level, so we get heat over there. What is the wavelength of the microwave? Oh, what is the key information over here? The wavelength is lambda is equal to v by r. F. So V is not given, but you have to reduce it from your brain.
It's
3.0 into
the
10 raised power 8. Yes, it is a tricky question. So 2400 mega is 10 power 6. So when it would be cancelled out, what will be the answer? A. Oh, what did you do, man? 2400. Oh, yes. You did very well. I was not doing in that way. 3 divided by 24. 3 divided by 24 will be 0.125. That's correct. Very good. Yes, हसान बेटा समझ आ रही है क्वेश्चन की? मेरी स्पीड ज्यादा तो नहीं हो गई वो एक क्वेश्चन के सेटबैक से?
नहीं सर.
अच्छा. Yes, yeah. I was asking to him that whether my speed is fine or it has been increased after the setback of that question, what I made wrong. So he's saying that it's fine, no issue. So I believe Hassan's words. So I believe he is right. So here is your next question. That is, which row gives the typical values of the speed of the sound in the solid and gas? So in solid, it is almost 3000 because the largest number you have to select. This is the game in this question. What you have to select? You have to select the largest number and almost this one. This is the right option. Then a hard magnetic material can be used to make the permanent magnet. A soft magnetic material can be used to make a temporary magnet. Which row shows whether iron and steel are hard or soft magnetic material? So iron is soft and steel is hard magnetic material. So very easy question for you, man. Then this question number 26. A power source is connected to a resistor XY. In which direction the convectional current and flow of free electron through the circuit? Oh, this is repeated question for your mock exam. So electrons flow from negative to positive. So it would go from x to y electrons, and the holes, I mean positive charges, they go from positive to negative back. So it means that would be from y to x. Okay, so you made conventional current is basically the positive charge current. If free electron is negative, so free electron from x to y. And oh, good, you made the history over there, man. Yes. Okay, good. Go back to the question. When this horizontal vertical reading test would be completed, man? I just gave you my word that I'm good in reading, but it does not mean that I will read all of these pages in horizontal and vertical alignment.
download. I'll download the.
You tested a lot, man.
uh,
Okay. In the laboratory has a standard wire of noun resistance. It also has other wires made up of the same material, has the standard wire, but as a standard wire, but of the different length and diameter. Oh, good. They have different length and diameter. So what to do? Which would definitely have the resistance of less than the standard wire. So resistance is directly proportional to length, and resistance is inversely proportional to square of diameter. So you need smaller resistance, so you have to select bigger diameter and smaller length. So thick and short wire have less resistance. Remember this statement: thick and short wires have small resistance. So C option is correct. Then the graph shows the relationship between current in a circuit component and potential difference. So current is at the top, so potential difference is at the bottom. So it means that it's current decreases with increase in temperature. So straight section says that there is no change in resistance, and curved section says that the resistance increases. Yes, because current's value is not increasing at that rate. That's why your resistance increases. So you are correct in that one also. So here, what is the equivalent resistance in what is the resistance equivalent resistance of that circuit? 2 plus 1 is 3 at the top and 4 at the bottom. So avoid this formula. Use this one, R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Okay. So what will be the value? 3 times 4 divided by 3 plus 4. So 12 divided by 7. 12 divided by 7, what will be the answer? 1.7. Yeah, it is almost, this is not possible, this is not possible. Yeah, 1.7 is fine. Okay.
What was
Then
the
we have,
R1 times
sorry?
R2? What was that formula?
Yeah, R1 times R2 divided by R1 plus R2. This is the formula for R equivalent
Okay.
for two parallel circuits. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is, oh, again. Oh my god. Okay, copy and paste it. अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं क्लास ले रहा हूँ, क्लास के बाद फिर बात करते हैं, ठीक है? Okay. The diagram shows, come on. Yes. The diagram shows the circuit which includes two resistors, 10 and 30 ohm, and voltmeter is showing you 6 volts. Oh, wow, wow, wow. What is the potential difference across 30 ohm? Instead of this, if it would be the question that what is the potential difference across our EMF of the battery, this question would be of millions, right? So 6 volts are over here. So resistance is directly proportional to potential difference. Our potential difference is directly proportional to resistance. So this one is 3 times of this one. It means the resistance would be also 3 times. So it would be 18 volts over there. Got it? And
Yeah.
what would be the EMF of the battery?
So 80, right? 8.
Yes, 18 plus 18 plus 6, 24 volt.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So next is, there is a wire. Okay, a wire is moved in a direction perpendicular to the magnetic field. Three changes are suggested. The speed of the movement of the wire is increased, so it would increase the deflection. The magnetic field strength is decreased, so it would decrease the deflection. It would increase, it would decrease. The direction of the magnetic field is reversed, so it will make deflection to be reversed. Okay, so which change increases? Okay, good. Increase the electromotive force. So electromotive force would be increased by only one, because when you are going to move the wire faster, what will happen? There would be higher rate of electromotive, I mean EMF, higher rate of flux. That's why. Okay, the next question that is, copy and paste. Okay, so here is a wire is moved across a magnetic field. This causes an induced current in the wire. An induced current interacts with the magnetic field to produce a force on the wire. In which direction? in this in which direction is the force? A wire is moved across the magnetic field. This causes, I mean, let's say this is the magnetic field. So a wire is moved across it. So let's say this is a wire. Okay, this is a wire. It carries current in the direction of the force. In the direction of the current, no. In the direction of motion of the wire, no. In the opposite direction of the current, no. The in the opposite direction of the movement of the wire, yes, because it is an induced voltage, is na. So induced current always oppose the motion of the source which causes it. So if you are moving the wire, this is your force applied. Then you will have a force produced by the wire. It would be in the opposite direction. This is also a very good question. Then 100% efficient transformer has the primary voltage is Vp and primary current Ip, which row compares the secondary voltage Vp and secondary current V. Oh, sorry. Sec, uh, okay, with primary voltage Vp and secondary current with Ip. Okay, good. It is step down. So in step down, Vs should be Vs should be less than Vp and Is should be greater than Ip. Remember that thing. So secondary voltages should be less and current should be greater. Yes, so that is correct. You got it. So because power is equals to V times I. So if voltages are, it is step down now. So if voltages are decreased, so we have to increase the current. Okay. Then
Yes.
33. The scattering of alpha particle by the metal foil supports the nuclear model of the atom. Why are alpha particle used rather than neutrons? Because they always travel more slowly. No, they are heavier. Okay, because they are larger in diameter. No, not at all. This was not the reason. Because they have a positive charge. Okay. This one. This is the right option, not that one. Because if it would be the neutrons, then you could not be able to detect whether nucleus has positive charge or not. That's why. Are you getting it? If there is an uncharged
Yes.
particle, you are throwing any uncharged particle, then it would never be deflected, whatever the charge on the nucleus is. So you would not be able to deduce that whether your nucleus is charged per D or not. That's why. Got it? So
Yes.
iron nucleus is represented by a symbol as shown 50 Fe26 26 Fe56. Which statement about the nucleus of this iron nuclide are correct? The nucleus consists of 56 neutrons. Oh no, these are nucleons, not neutrons. The nucleon number is 30. No, neutron number is 30. The proton number is 26. So only 3. Good. That's it. No. How many questions do you have in this one?
40.
So where is the 40th question? This is 34. Oh, here is the. There are two left. Okay. Oh wait, man. A sample of the radioactive isotope has an initial rate of emission 128 counts per minute and a half-life of 4 days. How long will it take to make the emission at the rate of 32 per minute? So 28, 128 would be divided by 2 in 4 days. So what will be that one? 128 plus 64. 64 will be divided by 2 again, then it would be 32. So it this happens in 4 days, this happens in next 4 days, so total after 8 days this would be possible. So you're correct again. So several scientists are working in a laboratory. The scientists are experimenting with the source with emitting ionizing radiations. Each scientist gives a list of safety rules. Three rules are shown: keep at least 2 meters away from the other people. Oh, this is not corona, it is basically your radiation. So do not stay longer than 4 hours per day in the laboratory. I'm not quite sure about that it is the standard or not. Stay behind the lead line screen. um 2 and 3 can be possible options, yes. One is just nothing. Okay. Then 37, which data is needed to calculate the average orbital speed of the satellite around the planet? So you now, average orbital speed is distance, total distance traveled, right? Orbital distance, yeah, orbital circumference divided by orbital time period. So you need the distance of the satellite from the center of the planet. Yes, orbital distance was basically equals to 2 pi r divided by t. So that can be one of the tick box. The radius of the planet, no. Yeah, wait. That is because that distance is r- radius of the planet plus this distance. Okay, this is the radius of the planet plus this height. So this all makes orbital radius. So that is possible distance. We can have a tick over here. The period of rotation of the planet. Oh no, I think no. It should be a cross. It is tick cross, and the time period for the satellite to orbit. Yes, this is. So according to that, tick cross tick. So option D is correct. Very good. 38. Approximately how long does it take for the moon to make a complete orbit around the Earth? Almost 27 days. So 27 days are almost 1 month. So that's fine. And the last page. Yes. Oh my god, it is totally reversed. The last level of the snake game is over there. Okay. The energy generated by the stable star is comes from the nuclear reaction. Which type of reaction occurs in the sun? So hydrogen nuclei breaks up to give the helium nuclei. Nay. Oh, this was that question you sent it to me. So there would be D option, and that option will be
Yes.
hydrogen will mm, join together. Join together. Oh, where is D? Huh? Join together to form helium. So you will get a bonus mark over here. Got it? Hmm. Two quantities define the Hubble's constant. So one of them is the speed at which the galaxies are moving away from the Earth, the distance from that. So what is the relationship? V is proportional to 1 upon D. Yeah, that is fine. So that is 2.2 into 10 to the power minus 18 second. Yes. No. V is directly proportional to D. So V is equals to H times D. So that is not B, that was option A. Why did you make a mistake over here?
I just forgot.
Okay. It is Oh, yes, you are not in A levels. Otherwise, this equation would be given to you. Yes. Now, what's your score?
33.
20?
33.
33. Okay. Out of
40.
450. Okay. Hassan,
जी
आपका क्या guess है कि what should be your score if you are appearing in this question, in this paper?
पता नहीं
No idea?
no idea
Okay. So, that's fine. अभी हमने ऐसे ही काम करना है. मैं कुछ और भी पेपर्स आप लोगों को दूंगा. We will just try some of the papers, the hard papers of the years. So you have to work on those with me. Okay. Well done. You have 33. What is the percentage? 33 out of 40.
83.
82%.
82.5.
83%. 83. Yes, that's fine. So 83. You are at A. Alhamdulillah. But we have to move to A star. Okay. Any other question you want to ask?
No, sir.
No. Then now let me. Why did you put me in that test of reading horizontal and vertical lines?
I don't know, sir. I
You
was
don't
on the
know?